Coming to you once again from the Illegal Shift Studio. It's another episode of the One More and I'm Out of Here podcast. Hi, everyone. I'm Dan Carroll. Jason Kiefer is here.
Here we are.
And,
Here we are. Another one. We made it. We made it.
Can I tell you something?
I want you to.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about things, and it turns out that consistency is key. Being consistent in a lot of things that you do in life is very, very important. It's key. And right now, I'm lacking consistency in my golf game.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been struggling with this right now.
Are we all? Tip that mic up a little bit.
You know, last couple of weeks I played golf, and I went to Miami Whitewater. Had a really good front nine. Very happy with the front nine that I put up there. Got on the back nine and made a really nice par on 10. But then after that, it was like I've never struck a golf ball before. Double bogey, double bogey, double bogey, double bogey, double bogey. And then playing at Reeves this past weekend. Another good front nine on Saturday. A terrible back nine.
Well, you know what? I don't think you practice enough.
And then the next day it was just reversed. Terrible, horrible front nine. And then a good back nine. So I'm lacking consistency. Because sometimes I'll go several holes where I'll hit nice drives, nice under control in the fairway or in play, not behind a tree or some shit like that.
Have you ever sat and thought about finding your chi? Take some time for yourself and find your chi.
Sounds like a Japanese thing.
I can't remember what movie it's from, but it was
Chinese.
It was fucking funny. You apparently need to do that. Because your lack of consistency obviously is an issue.
Well, I'm trying to, get in touch with my golf game here.
You know what's weird, consistency wise?
What?
Is I was almost wearing a shirt that matched yours,
well,
which would have been completely and utterly weird.
This is my Corbett Graphics shirt. I was doing a little work with Corbett today, so.
But I got a baby blue shirt, powder blue shirt.
Great sponsor of the show. Great friend of the show, by the way.
Yes.
Randy Corbett,
yes.
Corbett Graphics, for all your graphics needs.
Well, I'm sorry your golf game is lacking.
Well, it's disappointing. The upside though is that my teams have won. For instance, I played very poorly on the front nine the other day, and our team did not win that leg, but we played well on the back nine, and we won. So we won one leg, and I got a skin. So I'm still winning money, which is good, but overall my game is shit. It's just, the game is 18 holes. It's not 9 holes.
You didn't need me to
and then maybe
that.
A spotty hole, here or there that's good.
You didn't need me to tell you. You didn't need me to tell you that your game is shit.
Well, I can probably beat you.
Well, that's not really that big of an accolade, Dan. I don't play golf nearly as much as you.
I'll take whatever
you should be ashamed of yourself if you couldn't beat me. Now we start putting a handicap and strokes in, maybe not, but
maybe not.
Yeah, heads up, absolutely.
But I'm just, in general terms, being consistent is important, and I need to get some consistency from the front nine to the back nine. If I can carry that over.
Yeah,
and then
I agree.
Put 2 9-hole rounds together for a total of 18 holes, then I would come in and have a score that I was proud of.
There you go. Well,
so that's what consistency will do for me.
Let's go play some more golf.
I played with our buddy Craig Noble on Sunday, or not Sunday, but Monday.
Oh,
because today is Tuesday after the
I know my days are all
Memorial Day holiday. So I played with Nobes yesterday. and I was consistently bad for
18 holes.
17 out of 18 holes.
I was going to ask, how was your Memorial Day?
Memorial. Well, I mean, here's the deal. I was probably a little overserved on Sunday night because our buddy Scott Wilson has put a putting green in his backyard.
Joys any money.
And we didn't play for money.
Yeah. Losers.
And that doesn't mean we can't.
Oh,
there'll be plenty of opportunities.
Oh, there's already been a text message thread that's been put out that you're not on, and how much money is going to be lost.
By me or by people in general?
By you and in people in general.
Because based on the putting that was being done the other night, those guys would have all lost money to me. So my first time seeing, but no, the putting green is in, and
that's where our summertime's going to be.
A lot of we'll be spending a good portion of time there, I would imagine, in the backyard of Scott Wilson.
Maybe we'll live podcast from there.
That might be interesting.
Yes.
And then
see, look, ideas just flowing.
And then so I couldn't answer the bell for the early morning golf round on Monday. Made some sausage gravy and biscuits. Really, really good. And I got a text from Nobes, and he said, I'm playing the Vineyard at 11. And I saddled up and went to the Vineyard.
Saddled up.
Yeah.
You make it sound so majestic.
And I was consistently bad. Bad.
I saddled up. I love it.
Well, yeah, jumped on my horse and went to the golfing venue.
I love it.
So that was my Memorial Day. How about you? But we did. Nathan's hot dogs were on sale at Kroger, so we purchased some of those, and we put those on the grill, and they are delicious. There's two hot dogs.
Did you do an eating contest?
No, we did.
It's 4th of July. Never mind.
I like the Nathan's, and I like the Hebrew National. I think the Hebrew National are probably a little bit better than the Nathan's. When the Hebrew National hot dogs are on sale, I get those.
Those are good.
They're really good.
I like both of them.
Yeah, but
I'm not a big hot dog guy, but if I'm eating a hot dog, it's one of those two brands.
Yeah. So
I don't eat garbage hot dogs.
And the thing is, I mean, but you got to cook them on the grill. Are we agreed on that?
Yes.
Got to cook them on the grill.
Completely agreed.
And I love to just snatch one off the grill and burn the roof of my mouth with it.
I was waiting to where you're going with that.
And I like them with no bun, no hot dog, but just you get that great smoky, good meaty flavor of a Nathan's or a Hebrew National hot dog without any accoutrement, and it's delicious.
It's easy, quick.
Yeah. So that was our Memorial Day. How about you?
I was at the firehouse, so we had a nice, easy day. Kind of busy, not terribly, but I mean fairly busy with just stacked EMS runs.
Yeah.
But we did a chicken cilantro lime concoction
at the firehouse. So you got some.
So we did that for lunch.
You got some chefs there at the firehouse
with pasta salad, and then we splurged. And we grilled steaks, had potatoes, salad. Yeah, you get your meat, you get your starch, you get your fucking veggies. Killed it.
Hey,
killed it.
Firefighters are a smart crew, man.
We fucking killed it
when it comes to eating.
Yeah, it was good.
When you go to the grocery store on behalf of the fire department, do you use the self checkout or do you use the attended checkout?
We our Kroger only has one option, and that's self.
Self?
Yes.
There's some grocery store chains in Southern California that are getting rid of self checkout because of increasing theft. And you know what the saying is? You wonder why we can't have nice things.
I wish you'd send me that story.
It's a Safeway. Safeway is announcing it's removing self-checkout from certain California stores because of increasing theft. The changes will predominantly be in the Bay Area, specifically Oakland, which I have been to a few times. It is a shithole. It's like imagine Hamilton, Ohio, only bigger and on the bay. That's what Oakland is. Oakland is a shithole.
That's what I've heard.
Several stores in San Francisco have already had their kiosks removed. So no more self-checkout because people are just, it's like an invite to steal shit.
See, this is like an oxymoron to me, though, because most places went to self-checkout, and then all of a sudden they realized we need to bring actual cashiers back. So
self-checkout as a matter of convenience.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it, but I also don't give a shit about throwing my stuff on a conveyor belt to roll down to Flo, who's gonna fucking bring it up. Like,
if I'm just in there just grabbing a few items, it's self-checkout all the way. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in. I'm out.
It makes it easy, but yeah.
But if we're doing like major grocery shopping, then I avoid the self-checkout and I go.
Well, yeah, because you would be that asshole.
What?
That clogs it up. If you have, a cart and a half worth of shit, a major grocery shopping trip or whatever, you'd be that asshole taking up the self-checkout. That's why I didn't understand. This was a big fucking to-do, 6 months ago, where they were removing all of the cashiers and everything was going to be self-checkout. Now they're realizing, oh shit, that probably
people
wasn't
steal shit. Yeah,
that probably wasn't a good idea. Anybody could have told you, people, you're going to have some shit walking out.
Do you think?
I mean, it seemed very obvious 6 months ago.
Oh, well, guess what? We'll put people on TV while they're checking it out. That'll stop it.
No, dude, I love every time I'm in the fire or at the firehouse and I'm at Kroger, I always wave. I always wave at the camera because you're under recording.
You never know. There might be a one more I'm out of here viewer on the other end of that. Hey, I know that guy.
Could be like, holy shit. Probably not. But but yeah, I mean the fact that we're gonna put cashiers back in. You need to have. There's a good definition of both. If you have 10 items, cool, go over there.
Yeah,
bing, 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 you're done. You got somebody monitoring that. But then when you have, when you're doing your big grocery trip, then you have somebody that's scanning all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. I don't understand why that was a big push. And Walmart, I think, was the first one that was trying to do it, and then all these other chains started to do it.
Yeah,
didn't make sense to me.
I think it allows you to reduce your overall number of employees, so you lower payroll costs.
Yeah, and you realize when you're lowering payroll costs, but then when your profit and loss numbers come in.
Shit
guess what? Door. Somebody fucked up somewhere.
It walks out the door, and grocery stores operate on a relatively small margin anyway. So
you done fucked up, AA Ron. I don't know. I mean, to me, it seems to make sense. Have both. That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need every conveyor, staffed until you get busy, and that's when you hear them on the intercom. Flo, we need you on aisle 3. We're backing up. I hear that shit all the time.
All associates with cash register experience, please head to the checkout.
They actually, in ours, they actually throw out like false security numbers. Like, they throw out false numbers like that somebody's, stealing something or whatever.
Well, how do you know they're false?
Because I talk to the people that work there. And it's all false.
That doesn't mean anything.
We need security. We need a security check at, and they'll throw like a code. Like it's almost like they're cops. They throw like a code in there.
Yeah.
So when we were sitting there checking out one day, I was like, what does this mean? And they're like, it really doesn't mean anything. It's just to make sure everybody in the store knows that they got security and they're watching for it. I don't know. I don't own the store. I don't care.
All right. Well, I wasn't planning on bringing that up, but it's just that was just one of the things I saw today.
That's what we're about.
Because you always say that's why that's why we can't have nice things.
That's right. People fuck shit up for everybody.
You know what Joe Biden did for his Memorial Day weekend?
I have a couple ideas. I don't know which one you're going with. But yes.
Well, one was he after taking a little nap at the ceremony, he paid a visit to his daughter-in-law. Did you hear about that one?
Yeah. We can hit both of those actually because they got them both tied up. Just got to find it.
So this is her name is Hallie, and I don't know. Let me see if they go with her last name in here, because she was married to, and then of course when I guess she still goes by the name Hallie Biden. And I don't know if she was getting busy with Hunter when Bo was still alive, or they waited until he died of cancer before they started hooking up. But apparently they, where they were bumping uglies, and there's a video of her on the laptop. Let's see. Hunter Biden's case involving his quick disposal of his gun and his crimes and lies is coming up in the next couple of weeks. His ex-girlfriend is expected to testify. Her name is Hallie Biden. She was married to her. First of all, if your brother died, would you go out with your sights set on his ex-wife, his widowed wife?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But they did, and apparently there's apparently there's some interesting photos of her on the laptop from hell.
That never existed.
Yeah,
existed. That never existed.
Hallie is the wife of Hunter's brother Bo, who died from cancer years ago. At the time of Bo's death, Hunter and Hallie had started a love relationship that quickly got out of control, as per text messages that were found on Hunter's laptop.
I wish you sent me this article. This article is way better.
Hunter was a practicing crack and sex addict at the time. Sometime during this time period, Hunter put at least one picture of Hallie Biden on a porn site. This was documented a week before the 2020 election. Mainstream media, of course, claimed that the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian disinformation, Russian collusion. Let's see. The Gateway pundit also reported that during their relationship, Hallie placed Hunter's gun in a trash bin. She was worried about him.
Why do you not send me this?
She has repeatedly made me feel sexually inadequate in comparison to men she has been with before me, and then tells me she needs me. Needs from me. All she needs from me is sex. She showed me pictures of the escort she planned to see. She has implied that she and her girlfriends were romantically involved behind my back. So these are some of the text messages that came out. She stole the gun out of my truck box and threw it in a garbage can. And she told me it was my problem to deal with. When the police and the FBI and Secret Service came, she said that she took it from me because she was scared I would harm myself due to my drug and alcohol problem and our volatile relationship. And so she's got all this dirt, Hallie Biden does, on Hunter, who, of course, is Joe's son. And so this does not portend well for her that Joe felt necessary to pay her a visit on the eve or a few days before her testimony in court about these things that transpired between the two.
Well, I mean, obviously from an outside, I haven't seen that particular article that you had pulled up. I had a different one pulled up.
Naked pics on porn sites is right there.
Damn it! You should have sent me that one. Might have gotten us banned, but why? I understand that that's a quote unquote family member, and I'll put it loosely, a family member that you're going to go see, but right before a trial, who she is going to be a witness. Where does that fall into anywhere of decency for the judicial system to allow that to happen?
And
I mean, when you're going into a presidential fucking election, who said, "Hey, that's a good idea, Joe"? He has handlers. He has people that handles him. Who says that's a good idea?
I don't know, but
nobody.
Yeah.
Apparently, the answer is nobody, Dan. Very, very simple.
Apparently, visits like this have not happened. I guess you can just say, "Hey, she's a family member. I went to go visit a family member. What's wrong with that?"
And then when they say, "Well, she's going to be a fucking witness in your son's fucking trial that's coming up," that's where the other side comes in.
The White House said that that they did not discuss Hunter Biden's upcoming trial. So that's good, because the White House, of course, wouldn't obfuscate anything. Would they?
No, never.
No.
Never, ever.
He said, this White House spokesperson, Andrew Bates, told the New York Post he visited her because of the approaching 9th anniversary of Bo's passing. So I don't know about your family, but in my family, when the 9th anniversary rolls around, that's when we go visit other family members and re-mourn their passing. It's there's no evidence that I've read about that this happened on the 5th anniversary or the 6th or the 7th or the 8th anniversary of his passing. But the 9th anniversary, that's the one where you can go and visit the widow of your son. I think everybody knows that.
I'm trying to figure out. Fuck, I don't think I pulled it. God damn it, I don't think I did. I have the other video of him falling asleep for the Memorial Day service, but then he brings up Bo Biden dying of cancer.
Yeah.
While there's a bunch of fucking veterans' families that have passed away, but you bring your son up because he died of fucking cancer. Like, I mean, just the most inapropos place that you could fucking do that.
He does it all the time.
And I meant to pull that video and I fucking forgot. So I failed you, Dan, and I apologize.
No, that's okay, because he does it. It's nothing new for him. Anytime he goes to any sort of event where people have lost other people, I know what it is to lose people. Okay, look, guess what? You're 80. What is he? Is he 80? He's damn near close to 80. Anyone that's 80 years old has experienced loss.
He's I think 78. I think.
Yeah. But anyone that's our age has we've lost family members, we've lost friends. That's part of life. That's part of life. Guess what? So someday there'll be some people sitting around talking about, yeah, man, I remember when Jason kicked the bucket. I remember when Dan keeled over.
No, you're fucking.
I don't know. I don't know if there'll be little get-togethers on the 9th anniversary of our passing. But
definitely not for mine. Definitely not for mine.
So the thing is, though, is that when a powerful Democrat comes to visit you and just have a little chat prior to an event that you're going to be associated, something that's associated with them, usually doesn't wind up too well. Someone usually winds up taking a dirt nap. Right. And I was thinking of the time when Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch, who was at that time the Attorney General, had a little impromptu meeting at the airport on the tarmac in Arizona. And of course, the White House at that time said, well, they just talked about golf, like you and I talked about golf just a little while ago.
Yeah.
They just talked about golf. They talked about the grandkids.
Perfectly
fine. Bill happened to be in Phoenix for some event, doing some fundraising. Loretta Lynch was there for some, for a speech or a conference or some such shit. And Bill Clinton just had to jump onto her airplane and have a little chat that went on for nearly 45 minutes. And the reporter because none of this was scheduled, none of this was supposed to be in the media, but there was one reporter who was there, who saw what happened and reported it on the news in Arizona. His name was Christopher Sign.
You don't send me any of this shit.
Well, this was all last minute stuff that I dug up.
I know. I'm used to your last minute shit.
And you see the headline right here.
And so is anybody that deals with Bill Clinton.
So that was in 2016. In 2021, the reporter who broke the story of Clinton tarmac meeting with Loretta Lynch dies of apparent suicide. So here's a guy who had just recently written a book about this event, who moved back to Alabama, where he is from, was an anchor at the TV station there, KNX TV. Or no, I'm sorry, that's the one in Phoenix, where he was a reporter and a morning anchor. Then Mr. Sign, who grew up near Dallas, wound up working at another station closer to there. And they said it's an opportunity he just couldn't pass up because it was so good. Had a wife, had kids, career is in good shape. Got to watch his boys play baseball on the weekends, took them fishing, all the rest of it. This is a guy who won a Murrow Award for his reporting on a story called The Baseline Killer, a serial shooter in Phoenix during the summer of 2016. Went to the University of Alabama. He was an offensive lineman for the Crimson Tide. His wife was a volleyball player there. 3 sons together. All this stuff going his way, and he kills himself.
It's weird.
Isn't that the strangest thing?
It's strange how that happens.
Very, very strange. So, when you get involved in things like this, a lot of people wind up taking a dirt nap, and it's not good. So that's very unfortunate. So it's not a good thing, I think, that Joe Biden visited visited Hallie Biden. So I'm just, for her sake, I don't know what's going to happen at this trial. I don't know what's going to happen with her testimony, but for her sake, I hope she takes the proper steps for her own security.
Well,
maybe that's what Joe told her. I'm very concerned about your well-being. I mean, who knows?
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what came out of his mouth. I'm really concerned about your well-being, and we needed to come see you right before the trial, and I need you to not say that he had a gun. Pretty sure that's how that went. This is what I need you to not say. So, Cincy 513 came in, so that works out perfect. He goes, "Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Have you discussed Trump's touching Memorial Day tweet yet?" I said, "Send it to me." But we're gonna hit old Joe. Let me make sure I share this the right way. Yeah, we'll hit old Joe Biden.
Okay. Care to break down what's happening in the video there? I see Lloyd Austin, the Secretary of Defense.
Tried to find it. I lost it.
On someone's TV. And he's making a speech at the Memorial Day event in Washington, D.C.
The caption, and full disclosure, off TikTok, but it's funny as shit because it's off on a TV. So if somebody wanted to AI this that much, then I'll allow you to do it because it's good. But nothing says we honor your services like a good nap.
Yeah, he's got the freedom to take a nap because all this great American
motherfucker looks like a sleeping Gargamel from the Smurfs.
Well, I was thinking to myself,
and I saw like 18 other videos, not just that one.
Mm-hmm.
I saw like 18 other ones where he literally was like doing the nod.
Oh, riding the bull, we call that.
Yes. I mean, how fucked up. And then he gets up and then he talks about fucking Bo. And Joe Billy posted, in full fairness, I'm no Biden fan by any means. and you're hard pressed to find me defending him about anything. But did Beau Biden die from cancer from the burn pits in Iraq or Afghanistan? I don't know the answer to that. I cannot answer that at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what caused his cancer. I do not know.
So then she retorted with, "That's the only reason I could see him bringing up Beau's death from cancer being in any way relevant to Memorial Day." No, I mean, I will completely disagree with you in the fact that he's a complete fucktard and has no idea most of the time where he is and what speech that he is actually saying. He has no fucking clue. Burn pits? I don't know. Let me see if I can find something.
Well, the last time when Joe Biden started using this the death of his son Beau, he was attacking Trump while he was doing that, and I want to say it was on Veterans Day, and he was talking about Trump not going to visit the grave sites of veterans in I forget the name of the town in France. But the fact of the matter is that he was supposed to fly there on Air Force One, or not Air Force One, but Marine One. And the weather that day was very heavy fog, next to zero visibility, which, if you know helicopter pilots, will tell you they are not supposed to be flying in that kind of weather.
Unless you're
Kobe Bryant.
In Iran or Iran.
Yeah. And yeah, that's what killed the main guy from Iran. That was the kind of weather that the pilot who was flying Kobe Bryant and his daughter and some other people ran into when that pilot flew into the side of a mountain. So these are reasons that for helicopters, you don't do these kind of things. And so, and then he said, well, Trump also called, the men who died, they're, what do you call them? Chumps and losers, which of course is another story that's been thoroughly debunked. So he's using this for his own political purposes.
Right, so,
and he does not have the ability to separate the two things.
So I'm going to pull this up. Let's see. All right. Oh, shit. Too far. U.S. President Joe Biden knows family tragedy, a key part of his biography, as well as personal health issues when he underwent brain surgery for 2 aneurysms in 1988. Here, expert neurosurgeon Dr. Amo Fried, I'm going to call him Fried, discusses a type of cancer, glioblastoma, that caused the death of Joe Biden's son, Beau Biden. The type of Beau Biden's brain cancer is one of the most common. Other politicians with the same brain tumor, include John McCain, Ted Kennedy. I don't know. I mean, it seems, just reading that real quick off of Advanced Neurosurgery Associates, seems common, unfortunately. I don't know that that's military related or burn pit related, but we at least looked into it. I can attempt to look into it later, but I'll probably
brain cancer. I mean, so that article didn't say related to burn pits or not.
It did not.
Okay. Here's another issue, and we'll get off Biden here in a second, but I couldn't let this one pass either. Of course, today is closing arguments in the shameful and disgusting trial of Trump in New York City about the hush money. And so the White House let it be known that when a verdict is in that trial, that Joe Biden will address the nation, Jason Kiefer, from the Oval Office.
Uh-oh.
Because this is so important that we hear from Joe Biden after the verdict is in on the Trumpster. Very, very important. And so Joe Biden, of course, this will be breaking his vow of silence, according to Politico, to publicly address the criminal trials of Donald Trump. Well, didn't he do that when he threw down the gauntlet, challenging him to a debate? Didn't he say, "I hear you're free on Wednesdays"?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he say that?
He definitely did.
Is that a way of addressing Trump's issues with the courts right now?
Nope, sure not.
It's not. Okay, I hear you're free on Wednesdays because Wednesday is the day they take.
I am
off
free
for
on
the-
Wednesdays because it's my Kelly day. When he said that though, Dan, like I was like, "Are you kidding me? You're the president of the United States. Don't be a fucking douche." We made fun of fucking Trump for the mean tweets and everything else, and then here we are, Biden saying dumb shit like that. So turnabout is fair play, especially 6513. Pay attention. Turnabout's fair play. Your president says fucking dumb shit too. It all works out. They're all dumb. They're all idiots. They all will make some dumb statement. But the fact that here we are now coming up on closing arguments. Go ahead, Dan.
But here's the part I really love. Biden intends to initially address the verdict in a White House setting, not a campaign one, to show his statement isn't political, according to the people who were granted anonymity to discuss the internal deliberations. If the jury convicts Trump, Biden's team,
that adorable.
Yeah. So the American people can rest assured that since Joe Biden is speaking from the White House, there's nothing political about it. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And no one can make that claim. If the jury convicts Trump, Biden's team will argue that the results show that Trump is ill-suited for office and that it demonstrates the extremes to which the former president will go to win again. The campaign's social media team is considering leveraging the line of attack further, with discussions underway about referring to the ex-president online as convicted felon Donald Trump. And that is all these prosecutions have been about since day one. They want to be able to call Donald Trump a convicted felon. That is all they want. Doesn't matter. This case will be turned over on appeal. Doesn't matter that this judge is compromised in multiple different ways. Doesn't matter that the prosecutor in this case just put together a mishmash of state law and federal law and combined it into some totally incoherent idea that Trump somehow violated federal law. Yeah. It's complete crap, and anyone with two brain cells to rub together knows it. But yet Joe Biden can't wait to be the first one to go on national television and say Donald Trump is a convicted felon and he should not be president. And nothing political about that now.
Right.
Nothing. No, it's going to come from the White House. Nothing political about it.
I just want to say it.
Yeah. But the American people, Jason, need to be reassured
by
this president that he is good and Donald Trump is bad. That's what we need to be assured.
Well, we say, and I'm not going to hit this article because we just hit it. Yeah, we'll figure out what the closing arguments, how they end up, pairing out, see what happens. But we said we're getting off Joe Biden, but we're actually kind of not, because we have idiots. We have idiots that aren't even political getting involved in this bullshit, this diatribe. And this guy, it hurts my fucking soul. Hurts my soul that he is so staunch where he is, where his allegiance lies. And I got to figure out which one I'm playing first. Shit.
Let's see. I think that's the one right there.
Yeah, I pulled the one because yours was better. I got more. Yeah, there was more there. But why these Hollywood actors? I mean, and we can even say right now with George Clooney and his wife, putting charges on Netanyahu, and how George Clooney is fairly local to us. Grew up here. Mm-hmm. His dad was a broadcaster here locally, very local.
Nick Clooney, Channel 12, dominant in the ratings for many years.
Why in the fuck
news anchor at Channel 12?
All of these actors and actresses feel the need, and I didn't pull this other clip up, where Charlemagne the God. I know you don't know who he is.
I know who Charlemagne the God is. Come on.
All right, you do.
That's the one where Joe Biden was talking to him
shit.
at the 2020 election.
I'm actually impressed. Hold on.
And he said, if you can't tell the difference between me and Donald Trump, then you ain't black.
All right. So
I know Charlemagne.
I just saw a clip of him on The View with that batch of fucking dumb bitches. And they wanted him to endorse Biden. They're like, just endorse him. And he was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Not going to do it.
He goes, I'm going to vote, but I'm not endorsing anybody. He goes, and in fairness, he was like, I don't think that we have a good candidate, period, which is great. I love that. But he wasn't falling to the pressure where you had fucking Whoopi and all those other dumb bitches.
Yeah.
Endorse him. I mean, they literally were like pressuring him on the air.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I was watching this video and it made me uncomfortable. But I didn't pull that one, but I thought it was very, very hilarious to me in the fact that he was like, I'm not saying I'm voting for Trump, but I'm not saying I'm voting for Biden either. I'll vote. So it kind of puts, you'll figure out, who the third one is. Because he was like, I don't like either one of them. But the fact that that they were pressuring him, and when you brought that up, absolutely cracked me up. And I'm trying to find it. Hold on, stand by. Sorry.
Yeah. So Bobby De Niro took it on himself to go outside the courthouse.
There it is.
Where the argument he held you got to give him credit. A lot of press showed up to cover this. I don't think you'll see this clip on your local television news tonight, though.
These actors getting involved, though, just shut up. Just shut up and do your vote as your civic duty.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You touch kids! You touch kids! You loser! Fuck you! Suck my dick! Your mother should have swallowed!
These New Yorkers are ruthless, man.
We're trying to be gentlemen in this world. The Democrats. You are gangsters.
Excuse me.
You are gangsters.
You're gangsters.
Fuck you.
You're a softie! You're a nobody! You're trash! You're done! You're done after this, my guy!
I mean, this really is a little bit of chaos going on outside there.
Yeah, they're right outside the courthouse. So to put some context to it, it goes a little bit further. I mean, but you're seeing it.
I wanted to hear the guy at the end.
Oh shit!
I like the guy at the end of the video.
My bad, Dan.
Who's? I mean, they are just.
Oh yeah.
This is Robert De Niro, man. This is a New York guy.
Okay, Mook. You're a traitor to Italian and Jews. You're a traitor to Italian Jews. You fucking cunt. You ain't cunt. Bobby De Niro, you're a fucking cunt. Fuck you fucking piece of shit. He's a Mook. M-O-O-K. Robert De Niro.
I'm not from New York. I'm not sure what a mook is.
You can Google it, I'm sure.
So there you go. I don't think Bobby won a whole lot of new fans.
So
here at the trial today.
Here's my thing is with this article or this video and the shit I was talking about with The View. Why do actors and actresses, obviously they're doing it for their people, like the people that follow them. So like if Taylor Swift were to endorse Joe Biden again, guess what? You're going to get a lot of followers. But when they pushed, like when I saw with Charlemagne the God getting pushed and he stood his ground, he was like, I'll vote how I vote in November. I'll deal with it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what's best for me. But then you have Robert De Niro standing out right outside the fucking courthouse. And you can't tell me that the fucking Biden campaign didn't fucking say, hey, Bobby, we need you there.
Yeah, well,
because he's. I mean, how many movies has he been in? And he's a great fucking actor, and I love him. I love him in every fucking role he's been in.
he's De Niro is one of
He's one of the best.
If he's not the best, he is one of the best.
But this stupid shit.
Yeah, but he's out. He's actually cutting commercials for Biden.
Yes,
I've seen one of them.
And feel the way you feel, and vote the way you want to vote.
Yeah,
but I don't need you to tell me how to fucking vote. But obviously, I mean, that's how bad. Who is Trump? And I'm waiting for Cincy 513 to jump in, and I hope he does. Who has Trump fucking like had come to like outside of the courtroom to advocate for him? Nobody.
well, there were.
Guess what? Trump has been fucking not been able to go campaign. Does it on the time off that the court allows, and fills parks, arenas, whatever he's done. While he's been on lockdown, like he has to be in court. He's not allowed to go campaign. But on Wednesdays, guess what? Guess what Trump's doing? He's campaigning.
Yeah, campaigning hard.
And he's back at court Thursday morning. I call that putting in the work, sir.
Yeah, he's doing
I don't give a fuck what
he
you
can.
say.
But no, there. I mean, there have been some supporters of Trump, and mostly members of Congress.
Here we go.
All right, what do you say?
Love it. You dumb fuckers choose to not pay attention. He gives zero fucks about you or this country, and you morons sing his praises every fucking day. He took over the Republican Party and 70 million brains. Well, we will see. We will see. I love you. I love you, Cincy 513. God. I sleep at night and I'm like, oh yes, we got him.
I don't know.
He's arguing
I
with
don't.
us.
I don't know how you back up. I just don't know how you.
I don't know how you back
that
up Joe
argument.
Biden. I don't know how you back up Joe Biden.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you back up the argument that Trump doesn't care about the country. When he was president, he didn't take a salary. He donated every penny of it to some of it. I mean, and it went to every time he got paid, it got distributed to a different charity and different.
Joe Billy said Wednesdays are Trump's Kelly Day too. Yes, that's a great Kelly Day to have. Cincy, I cannot wait till this is all over with.
Yeah,
and we actually like sit down, or have you sit here as a guest.
But Trump was a multi-billionaire before he went into office, and his net worth actually declined during his time in office. And I think that whole argument about Trump is only doing it for himself, or he's only interested in himself, doesn't care about the country, is just a crutch. And every time I hear people say that, I ask them to back that up with, with some kind of facts, with some kind of point to a Trump policy that didn't do well for this country.
And to Cincy 513, did Trump have anybody outside the courthouse advocating for him? Big names like Robert De Niro. Did he? I don't know. I don't know of any. And if he did, then tell me. But I don't know. So I'm asking the question. But Trump comes out and he speaks his mind in the 5 minutes that he gets. And he can't talk anything about the trial.
Yeah.
But he comes out and he does a press conference every fucking day. All those reporters are out there waiting. He comes out, he says something. This trial's a sham, whatever. He doesn't have to have people out there fucking advocating. That's it. I mean, it's essentially reverse campaigning. Biden just has people just showing up that are supporting him. But you can't tell me that he was like, hey, Rob De Niro, if you want to show up there, that's fine. It's cool. And maybe Robert De Niro is doing it on his own. Maybe he is. Maybe he's that staunch on Joe Biden.
Well, I guess it's either that.
But how you can be that staunch on Joe Biden, never mind whether you hate Donald Trump, whether you can be that staunch on Joe Biden.
But that's just it. I think they hate Trump more than anything else.
That's the thing. They hate him so bad that they're like, oh, well, that's fine. We'll deal with a senile fucking old bag who should be in a fucking nursing home. who falls asleep during fucking Memorial Day fucking services. It's fucking ridiculous.
I saw a still.
How you can, and I understand you just said, I'm reading just the first part. I'm not backing Biden. That's fine. But that's your option. That's your choice for your side. So what do you do?
But when I saw that picture, I saw a still photo of him, and I said, well, it's a still photograph. He's looking. I'm thinking he could be looking it down. He could be looking at some notes. He could be, reviewing what he's going to say. Could be reading the program because his eyes were. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to go off on a rant about him being knocked while he's at the at the event. But the video you just showed there looks like it's a little bit more than that.
It's fucking asleep. It's fucking asleep.
But you know what? If he had been at an event that was put on by our friends at Ohio Valley Productions, well, there wouldn't be any sleeping going on.
Nope.
Sure, pretty safe to say that, because when you hook up with Ohio Valley Productions and you got a party going on, well, then your party is going to be the one to remember. Ohio Valley Productions, your one-stop shop for corporate functions, fundraisers, festivals, a backyard barbecue, events big and small, top talent, live acts, DJs, karaoke, trivia, and more. And your party is going to be, it's going to be rocking, because you're going to have quality entertainment and a team with the best experience in the business. So if you have a vision for a great time, contact our friends at Ohio Valley Productions and make your summer and your event this summer the one to remember. Contact Ohio Valley Productions. Just drop an email to our buddy Dan Varner at ohiovalleyproductions.com, ohiovalleyproductions.com, and you too will rock on.
Killed it.
So see, OVP, they've got Spielberg putting out commercials and stuff for them. They should be with Ohio Valley Productions, and then all their events would be killer. If Ohio Valley Productions put on a Joe Biden event, I might even go to it. Don't hold me to that. But.
It's on the internet now. It fucking lives on forever.
I'm not sure how much they want me at an event.
It completely lives on forever. Oh my God.
I'm just trying to help out our sponsor. They're a great sponsor of the show.
I got two non-political things.
All right, let's see.
One was funny to me.
Is this our friends at American Airlines?
Well, yeah, we can make that one funny. That works too.
Well, no, there's nothing funny about your airplane being on fire.
No, because Joe and I are getting ready to go on trips, so I'm trying to
you know what to look for.
I'm trying to figure out what type of plane it is. This is not the in the Boeing family.
Well, see, you need to be deployed on one side of the aircraft. She needs to be deployed on the other side of the aircraft. You look out your window, she looks out her windows, and that way, if anything funny is going on,
and we do a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
You can.
Does it look good?
Or not.
But yeah, we're seeing so many fucking flight bullshit things happening. Tell me it's not gonna. Can you imagine going down going down a runway, looking out your window, and seeing that?
See, at least the aircraft is sitting still at this point.
It's not up in the air yet.
Yeah,
which is good.
Something crap. Now, what's the article say about this? Did they go back to the gate?
Yeah. So the engine
plane right there. What?
The engine caught fire, and they were able to be towed back to the gate.
Okay.
But with everything in the news about Boeing and shit flying off, and we've talked about it ad nauseum almost. Can you imagine going down a runway? You and Paul going on a vacation, looking out, going, "Oh, motherfucker, motherfucker!" It happened. It happened to us. So I'm hoping that
not flying right now is not a great thing to do.
Joe and I will be flying here in a couple weeks, and hopefully we don't have to send you videos.
Although our buddy Corbett just got back from a vacation in Europe, so he they flew back and forth, and
I think it's hitting.
They're perfectly safe.
But the way everybody jumped on it like, oh shit, is it Boeing? Is it Boeing? And that's the first thing I did. I looked.
Yeah.
And it was an Airbus. But like, how fucking bad Boeing has their issues. Now everybody's looking at every aircraft going, oh fuck. Even more so than they did before. Like, you're flying 30,000 feet. It was always, to me, a little bit tumultuous. I didn't mind flying.
Well, yeah. Well, that was like, you saw the video, the one where the engine was on fire and parts of it start coming off, and parts of flames are shooting.
I never minded flying, but I was never completely relaxed. Like, I was always sitting there, like, with my hands on, on the. I'd sit there and maybe doze off and do one of those, but we had another flight that fucking catches fucking fire. And of course, right before we're going on vacation, I'm like, oh, God damn it. And then the other one, non-political.
The other part that would suck about that too is, I imagine you're out there. So when you're out there, and if they're out there where I think they were out there in the part where they're making that turn, when you line up for the runway, it looked like that's where they were.
Yeah, they were.
And then you hold momentarily before you're cleared for takeoff. And it looks like that's where they were. So
thank God.
So to get a tow truck out there, those things don't go all that fast. One of those vehicles they tow the aircraft with.
Oh yeah, the little tow motors.
Yeah. So you got to get it out there, get it hooked up, get all the ground clearances. All the other jets that were going to use those taxiways and everything else, they got to be rerouted. I mean, it probably took an hour to get back to the gate, if not longer.
Yeah,
and you're sitting on that airplane, you're like, oh God, this is gonna suck.
And you're only thinking of maybe a potentially 3 hour
Just
sit.
Open the door and let me go down the slide. I'll walk back to it. It'll be a lot faster. I'll walk back to the terminal. Please.
I agree with
Bring
you.
a bus out here, put us on the bus. I mean, do something. But for God's sake.
So I completely agree with you. And I can only imagine if that was a flight that Jill and I was on, how she would be freaking the fuck out. And I'd be like,
no, it would suck.
I'd be tense here, but I'd be tense here holding her going, settle down, it's fine. Let me ask you this question. All right, so you have a horse of a dog.
Yeah, Cordy Court. He's a good boy.
Cordy Court.
Yeah.
We love Cordy Court. Great dog.
He's a for those who don't know, he is a coon hound.
Send me some pictures and I'll put them on Instagram.
Saint Bernard mix. I got some on my phone, but it'll probably take me 5 minutes to send you one.
Yeah.
I'm not too
send them to me. I'll put them on the Instagram. Right. But yeah, Cordy Court, great dog. We've got Brody. I don't know if you guys saw it.
He's a little dog.
Where I got relegated to watching the fucking Taylor Swift Eras tour with Jill, Zoe, and the dog laying right on us.
Oh, the movie. Was it good?
It was fucking Taylor Swift. It's fucking terrible. The production was good. The song sucked.
Okay. All right.
But I'd also been at a Reds game all day, so it was perfect. Like, I was dozing in and out.
Sweet.
But we had like a big family day in the bed. But the dog's laying right on me. I posted a picture.
So you saw the Reds beat the Dodgers?
No, I was at the Padres game last.
The Padres
last
game. Okay, all right.
But this was
that wasn't a good game to be.
It just shows how much you pay attention to my social media. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you.
Not a big social media guy.
But so
although I am on X.
So he's got huge dog. I've got one that looks like Benji.
True.
In case you haven't followed Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And Dan calls him Baxter. He looks like Baxter.
Looks like he does. He looks like dead on Baxter.
From Anchorman. So my question to you is, this is something that Jill and I have talked about a bunch. I want a monkey.
Oh, for God's sake.
I want a monkey.
This is not the first time you've told me this.
I know. I want a monkey.
Well, you're a grown-ass man. Go out and get one.
Would you be willing to have a monkey in your house?
No. I
absolutely not. Foot down. Absolutely not.
If I would likely not enter your house unless the monkey was
secured,
cordoned off, restrained in a serious, meaningful way, maybe in a cage,
preferably.
You know, when I was in television, I never enjoyed working with animals.
I've heard this story too.
So I'm not gonna go into that whole long story, but look, I mean, I like the dog. That's about. I'm not a cat person. Other pets, birds, reptiles, things like that. It just doesn't appeal to me.
So here's why.
I was never that big of a fan of the zoo.
Here's why I asked the question.
All right.
And I bring it up to Joe all the time. I'm like, because I follow a couple of TikTok channels with monkeys, which I think are absolutely hysterical. Now they're hysterical while I'm watching them. I'm not having to deal with any of the bullshit.
Yeah, and the smell, and
I'm not seeing the extra shit.
Right.
So I get it. I completely understand.
Community can rest easy after a monkey who escaped his habitat was finally caught. Yes, this has actually been happening for a few days now. We first told you about this on Friday. A viewer captured this video of the monkey on the roof, and we found out his name is Bradley. He's a 15-year-old Japanese macaw. You can see him on the shed there, just roaming around the neighborhoods, just checking it all out. Well, we're told that investigators say this monkey actually escaped its habitat that he's lived in there for almost 6 years. His owner says they successfully caught Bradley, and he is now back home.
I guess he's not monkeying around.
No.
Fucking Bradley.
Right.
According to the story, Bradley was on the loose for like 2 days. Just fucking terrorizing the neighborhood.
Was he terrorizing it? She didn't make it sound like he was terrorizing anyone.
No.
What sucks about that story from a TV perspective is you're the anchor. You're reading that story. It's a 30-second VO, and you've got about 7 seconds worth of video. So the same video plays over and over and over again.
So he was gone for like 2 days.
Yeah.
So then when Animal Services came, everybody wanted to come get pictures and shit. And it was like impeding their investigation / apprehension.
Is there a video of them catching the wayward monkey?
I did not grab any video of that.
All right. There you go. You can try and work in a monkey story every podcast.
Maybe.
All right.
We're gonna get a monkey at some point.
Maybe one more and I'm out of here and monkeys.
So what Ghibli said, what if Jason had the monkey strapped to his chest with a baby Bjorn? I'd take that monkey to work with me. I promise.
That wouldn't be frowned upon there at the firehouse.
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
All right.
When I show up.
All right. Well, let's get ready to close it out with probably the best thing I saw on the internet today. And this happened.
Is that something you sent me?
Yeah. This was a high school,
okay.
and I think high school's in the playoffs right now, if they're not further along. But this is from a couple of teams in Ohio. One is Fort Recovery. The other one is Marion Stein or Marion Local. And I'm not sure which batter or which team is at the bat, but it's actually a play-by-play call on this video. And watch it for yourself. You may have heard about it, but now you get to see it on One More. I'm out of here.
Up in the air.
That might fall.
Little blooper.
And it does.
Look at this. We got nobody covering second base.
And he hustles, and nobody's covering third either.
Unbelievable.
And he gets all the way to third. There's
Now
nobody at
nobody's
the
covering
plate.
the
And he will. They get him. Got him.
I have never seen that in high school, but never.
There's the replay.
Unbelievable.
Tagged him out before he got to home.
Have you
How
ever
cool is
seen
that?
I've never seen that.
I call it terrible mechanics, Dan. That's what I call it.
What terrible mechanics? What?
Well, you had people fucking running all over the fucking field.
Well, I know.
Willy-nilly.
It was-
Everybody's got a space. Everybody's got a space that they're supposed to be covering.
Look, it's high school baseball. The kids went out there after that bloop single. So you probably had too many people around the ball to begin with. There was no one to cover second. So the runner saw that, smartly headed to third.
How would you?
And if you look at the third base coach, he's giving him the stop sign. He's telling the runner to hold up.
I'm going to put you on the
And
spot.
the guy blew right past it.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
All right.
You're a sportscaster. You're a high school sportscaster up in the booth. Oh, fuck. I think I deleted it. You have it. Play it. And I want your play-by-play.
Well, I don't know any of the players' names.
Doesn't matter. Just
All right, hold on.
throw a fucking name in there.
Huh?
John Doe 1, John Doe 2, John Doe 3.
Well, that's not very exciting. All right, hold on. Let me see.
All right, there's Billy Baru right there.
There we go. Bloop single, left field. That one's going to fall for a hit. And the other, well, that one's bobbled by the left fielder. Now the left fielder picks it up. And, well, this under the runner's heading around third. And there's a coach right there telling him to stop. He's going through the stop sign. Left fielder catches him at the plate. And he is out.
Perfect.
There you go.
That's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted. He killed it.
Number 4, turning on the Jets. Look at the team in the other dugouts going crazy. They think the guy got an inside the park home run.
Meanwhile, every kid on that fucking team where the kid's out is going to be fucking running laps.
Well, the thing is,
next practice,
the team that the guy that made the out, his team was losing 11-3. So it probably didn't matter that he got that out, but that's excellent hustle. That is outstanding.
You did a great job, though. I knew you would.
I know, but
you've got the voice. You got the voice for it.
Could have always done a little better.
Well, we always can.
All right, but still, that's pretty good video.
Every one of these podcasts could be a little bit better. I fuck it up. You fuck it up. We fuck it up together, though, and that's the fun part.
I know. Next time, I got a great story about CNN and how many because their ratings are so low. They put out a whole list of things that have more people doing them than CNN does. And it's actually a pretty good list. So we'll do that next time.
All right. So we're back. I had to look. We're back Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you tune in Friday. Sensei 513. We need you there.
As always.
You definitely make our nights. That is for sure.
You complete me.
You complete me. Oh shit! That could have been. I could have hit it right then.
Oh well.
Everybody, thank you so much. Continue prayers for Rob. No big major changes. We're slow and steady wins a race, so that's where we're at. But hopefully we'll have some more updates for you here coming shortly. But we are where we are right now. So, Dano,
stay consistent, my friends.
Stay consistent, my friends.
I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on mine.
Stay consistent, my friends.